The United States has reiterated its vow to stand up to North Korea's aggression. In the first resolution on North Korea under the Trump administration, lawmakers denounced the regime's development of missiles that could threaten the United States. The White House also singled out Pyongyang as a clear and present danger to the U.S. and South Korea. We'll begin with our Kwon Soa.
Another clear message from the U.S. on North Korea's continual threats. This time in the form of a bipartisan resolution crafted by U.S. lawmakers. Introduced by South Carolina Republican Joe Wilson, the first such measure initiated under the Trump administration condemns Pyongyang's development of intercontinental ballistic missiles. This as North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said last month that Pyongyang is in the final stages of test firing an ICBM, meaning it could theoretically threaten the U.S. mainland. The resolution also calls for the swift deployment of the U.S. missile defense system THAAD to South Korea, as well as boosting security cooperation, technology development, and joint training with Seoul. At a hearing of the U.S. Foreign Affairs Committee on Tuesday with lawmakers and experts, Chairman Ed Royce called for greater efforts to close sanctions loopholes against the North, singling out the shipping and finance sectors as targets. He warned that there should be consequences for foreign banks that support the Kim Jong-un regime, as China has repeatedly done, according to Royce. The White House on the same day expressed concern about North Korea and its nuclear and missile provocations, calling the regime the most prominent threat the U.S. and South Korea face. At a regular briefing on Tuesday, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer said the U.S. is looking forward to fulfilling the commitments made last week during a phone conversation between President Trump and South Korea's acting president Hwang Kyo-an.
He wants to reassure the South Korean government, the Blue House, that we are going to do what we can to make sure that we stand with South Korea and that we prevent any further hostile actions from North Korea.
Spicer also stated that the safety of the U.S., South Korea, and the region will be the greatest focus within their policy on the Korean peninsula. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.